do like to start this demo off just letting people know, kind of who we are. Some people come to this demo thinking we're a marketing company or we're a lead source provider, but we're not either of those. Build-A-Brain is a technology company. We build out the technology and tools to allow you to utilize that in your day-to-day to build your business underneath the dealership. So as a salesperson, you are hired to do three key things: get customers on the lot, sell cars, and retain sold customers. I broke this demo down in three different key points, which is prospecting, following up, and referrals. Our tools are going to help you with that. So we have six different platforms built into one to make your life pretty much easy. It's like kind of the Swiss Army knife of all the tools that you need to really build a business inside the dealership. So the gentleman that you see on the screen where it says happy customers, that is Brian Chapman. Brian Chapman is the owner of Build-A-Brand, but also he is a dealer principal. He owns 5 dealerships, and he built this for his salespeople to give them the tools to build that business in the dealership. And plus, he found that as they were marketing themselves online and marketing his inventory, he got more exposure to high valued customers. So high valued customers are the people that know, like, and trust you, and they're going to be easier closes, higher grosses, better CSI scores, and overall better customers to work with. Let's start with
Absolutely.
the beginning, which is prospecting. So you're gonna have to prospect regardless if you have Build-A-Brand or not. That's what you have to do to get opportunities. And so with Build-A-Brand, you're gonna have many tools to prospect, and some of these tools can be utilized for different things, not just prospecting, be utilized for following up or getting referrals. So the first thing I like to start with is the digital business card. So right now, you're probably meeting customers on the lot. Maybe if you're out eating, if you can eat anywhere out these days, and you are giving them a paper card. Well, the reality is most of the time, well, probably 99% of the time, they're going to throw it away. They're not going to keep it. No one really carries Rolodex anymore. And from that, they can, only do a few things. They can call you, text you, they can email you, or they have to go to the, browser, type in the dealership's website to start shopping inventory. With the digital business card, this is going to really allow you to stand out because you're going to give your customer everything that they need right at their fingertips. If you and I were to meet on the lot, do you like to go by Cliff or Clifton?
Either or.
All right, so if I met you, Cliff, and you're like a consumer, and then all of a sudden you said, "Hey, I gotta go eat lunch," which is pretty common. There's that awkward moment when the customer has to leave, and you ask for my
Yep.
card, I'd say absolutely, Cliff. But if you're talking like a paper card, I do not have one of those. But what I do have is a digital business card. And what this digital business card allows you to do, Cliff, this allows you to shop our inventory with no pressure at all. You can download owner's manuals, brochures, and even calculate your payments. What did you say your number was again? So all I did was take the same concepts that my managers taught me to close on payment and applied it to this where I want the consumer's information. Now I built value before ever asking for the customer's information. Most people say, "What's your number?" And that may work for some people, but what I'm doing is building value of all the great things that they can do with it. Now, you can change that up to whatever you want. All I do is find features that I know customers like, and then I set it, and that's the value for them. And then once I get the customer's information, with Build-A-Brand, this is not something you go to the App Store and download, or you don't go to the Google Play Store. You actually send this via text to your customer. Now, each digital business card that you send to your customer is unique to that one customer. So once you send this text to the customer, or once you send anything from Build-A-Brand, it doesn't matter if it's a review, a brochure, whatever it is, they do have to opt in for the very first text. Now, once they opt in, they will have the ability to save this to their home screen on their phone as a web-based app. So when you send it to the customer, we always teach you to do this right in front of them and show them how easy it is. And once they do download that to their home screen, you are going to be an app on their cell phone. It opens up like an app. It looks like an app. And every time they open it, here's the benefits for you, Cliff, is that you get notified for each time they open it. It'll tell you what customer opened it. On top of that, it's going to make notes automatically in our system for what that customer is doing. When they click on a stock number, it'll tell you the exact stock number this customer is clicking on. And so you're going to have the analytics that that you need to build a better experience for your customer. Now, this is my fake contact, Barry Allen, aka The Flash. And underneath that, you can see, this is just a mobile version of your Build-A-Brand toolkit. I have his contact information, but then also I can add vehicles of interest based off year, make, and model. I can add the vehicles that they've purchased. We do have a referrals tab. This is another feature that we'll talk about, and our referral system keeps track of every referral and who sends them to you. But down below, you'll notice that it has notes. So our system is going to take notes for what your customer is doing. Now, this particular one, I was sending video messages, so we'll get into that here shortly. But this will take notes for what your customer is doing underneath their profile, and you will also get text notifications. So here is an example of a customer getting digital business card via text. And once they click that link, it opens up in their browser. Now, there is a little blinking beacon right here. When they click that, it doesn't matter what phone you're on, it will show you how to download it to your home screen. So you just click that, there'll be like a little box. If you have an iPhone, all you do is click the share icon. Once you click the share icon, there's an option that says add to home screen. So check this out. I'm going to show you how easy this is. All I do is click business card. Now, what you see I'm in right now, this is your Build a Brand toolkit. This is where you go to do everything. I'm gonna go ahead and press add contact. And if you're gonna do this before the customer comes in, maybe you're doing your research and recon, you can actually add a photo of your customer, or you can do that as you send this to your customer. So I'm gonna send this to you. I can even add notes if I wanted to. And this right here is the text that your customer gets saying, here's a link to my digital business card. Now you have several different options. I can copy the link and just send it to you like through Facebook Messenger. Just keep in mind, every digital business card is unique to that one user. And the reason why is because it has its own unique URL, so we can track each customer what they're doing. What you don't want to do is make one digital business card and send it to 100 Camerons, because guess what, Cliff? You're going to have 100 Camerons open up the digital business card at random times and have no clue who it is. So you
Okay.
can copy the link, and that's good. Like maybe you have to resend it to the customer because they didn't get it, or whatever the case may be. You can generate a QR code, so you can click that, and the customer can easily scan it. But the best practice is, if this is the first time, press send and save. And the reason why is because you want your customer to opt in. This is going to help in the future when you're following up with them via video message, or you're going to get the review from your customer. So this is going to help a lot. Now, notice on my screen, it shows that you have an orange dot next to your number. That means you have not opted in. The green dot means it's opted in. Now, every email is going to be opted in automatically. It's just the phone number that you do need the permissions for. So once you get that text, all you're going to have to do is reply Y, or you can type out the full word yes and press submit. Now, when you do that, I'm getting live notifications via text of that you're opting in. Right there is how easy it is to send to the customer, and you have to walk them through it and talk about how easy it is. Now, you could say, "Oh, well, I have to send you this, but you got to do all of this." And guess what? That doesn't sound fun to anyone. But if I make the presentation to become seamless and easy, it's going to be a lot easier for the customer to want to actually get it and download it to their home screen. Now, I can tell you this works anywhere because I've given it to Uber drivers. I've given it to people just sitting on the plane, and it allows you to really stand out. Now, with our system, you can easily communicate back and forth with your customer. And so, to give you an example of that, here is my digital business card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my toolkit, my Build a Brand toolkit, to show you the live chat option. So, if a customer is on your digital business card, they can click chat. When they click chat, that gives them the ability to just instantly chat with you. So I'm gonna just press hey. Now this guy, I think I named Mike Jones. So when I press hey, I'm gonna come back to my home, and then I'm going to have in my chat icon up here, I'm going to have all my live chats. So you see Mike Jones. Now this right here is again the Build a Brand toolkit. So I'm going to say, what's up? Now, if you notice on the left screen over there, it's showing the bubbles that I'm typing. What's ups? That's funny. So it's super instant and makes it easy for you to communicate with the customer. Now, the customer could also come over here and, look at all these different icons, and there's a text icon that will lead directly to your cell phone. So that is the digital business card. There's a lot of cool things in here. And like say if I go over here to inventory, this is what the inventory will look like on the digital business card. And again, when the customer clicks it, it's going to take notes automatically. I just got a text that says Mike Jones. It's kind of funny. Clicked on stock number 43519A. Now, if I wanted to see what's happening inside my Build a Brand toolkit, of course, I got a notification. I do have an activity timeline, which shows me in chronological order what everyone's doing inside my digital business card. So when I'm clicking over here, let's say I click on Ford Focus. Of course, I do have to refresh this, but I'm going to get that update right in here that Mike Jones clicked on another stock number, right? So I got the text.
Okay.
Um, but super cool because it allows you to really give your customer everything they need, but you also get the analytics that you want and of course need. Now, this is a photo that's my mom and sister, kind of funny because it says Mike Jones, but this is where your customer's photo goes, right? So this is built out for them. So that is the digital business card. A lot of cool ways to use that. And again, the whole idea is to give your customer everything that they need right at their fingertips, rather than saying, hey, can you go over here and click this and fill out this and all that? No, just give it to them. And you're going to be the guy that's easy to work with. Now, The next thing we're going to talk about in prospecting is your website. So you said you've built a Wix website, right? It does take a lot of work. And then you look at everything that we have integrated with this. I mean, it would just be a nightmare to try to do by yourself for sure. Now, this website right here, this is an example of Clinton Becker. Clinton Becker was the GSM at this dealership. And after, I think it's man, maybe 6 or 7 months of their store using it, he's like, man, I could sell more cars than all these guys. And so he quit being the GSM, went back to sales, and then started to brand himself with Build a Brand. And the dude is a beast. Okay, so I'm going to give you a live preview of what his website looks like so you can see. So this is Clinton Becker's website. Now, when you first come to the website, you have this slider, so you can change these photos. Now, I know when you build a Wix website, you can add different, elements, change the parent categories and all of that. But with Build a Brand, to make this scalable, make it easy, user friendly, there are some things you cannot change, like you can't add stuff to the menu, and then most of the stuff is going to be stationary. But the good news for you, it's kind of plug and play, so you can edit these
Yeah.
photos right here. And then you have people like Tiana Mick. As we look at her website, her dad is actually Sean B. Bradley, so of course she has some awesome resources where they're making graphics for her, so taking photos and just adding stuff to it. And you're more than welcome to do that. And also, Sean Bradley does do something special for our Builder Brand clients that are, of course, part of his Millionaire Car Salesman. He gives you a deal where, he can definitely help you make graphics and stuff. But as
Okay.
we go through this, this right here, the About Me. I don't know why I moved Tiana's over here because Clinton's super busy. I've asked him for his About Me video. He can upload it easily. All you do is record a video, upload it to YouTube, and just use your YouTube URL for that video, and it pops up right here like Tiana Mix. So as we go down Tiana's, you see her YouTube greeting video. And the reason why this is important is because that photo does look great. Clinton's a good looking guy, but people can really see a lot when they're watching a video. Most people would rather watch a video. So she types out her bio here,
Mhm.
but she, actually tells people who she is. And that's going to really help humanize her to the consumer. Now, the About Me video shows up right here and also shows up on the About Me tab. The About Me tab's a place for you to display who you are, why you do what you do, and what differentiates you from everyone else. So again, you're going to have that bio, but then you're also going to be able to add photos of your family and friends. Now it's very, very easy to put all this stuff together. So like if I was on my Builder Brand toolkit, I'm just gonna make it continue to look like a mobile version. All I have to do is click on my profile photo, and then it's going to bring me to my profile settings. So down here, my profile, this is where you're going to add your information, like your YouTube greeting video. All you do is press edit, put the URL there, and boom, add your bio, add social links. And then down here, slideshow, these photos that you see on Tiana's, that's where they actually pull up, and where you actually upload them is right here, and those will display right here on
Uh-huh.
your website. So very easy to
Are you
upload
able
those.
to are you able to link to where your photos from your social media will go on there, or you just have to upload them separately?
You have to upload them separately. So you're talking about like uploading a
Uh,
link to a photo that's being hosted on a social media account.
like how some people have their social media accounts linked to their websites,
No,
and
you could
like
do
the
that right
bottom they'll
here.
be. Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, like if you look at like Tiana's, she has Facebook and Instagram, right? So those link directly to her
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram. And so right here where you saw that it says keep in touch, that's where you edit your social links, and just all you do is copy the full URL and paste it there. And then when someone clicks it, it's going
Okay.
to show up not just there, but it'll also show up right here in your digital business card. Give me 2 seconds, where it says about me. You're gonna have your YouTube greeting video, your photos, but then also it says social. It will display all your social links right here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There we go, go back. All right, so that is going over the homepage, showing how easy it is to upload those photos. And again, actually, one thing I think it'd be cool to show you is, at the front of the website, I showed you that you have those slider images that you see right here. So it's very easy to
Yep.
upload images there, and also even change these buttons. So if you have like a business page on Facebook and you've set up your ManyChat, ManyChat gives you a URL that you can use in places so that customers can click and talk with you. So I have a few clients that asked how they could utilize that. Well, you could change this button to like say Facebook chat, and then you could hyperlink it to go straight to your Facebook business page messenger. And so all you do is go to my website, click this, and then right here it says manage home screen slides. click edit. The pencil allows you to change it. You can choose from different slides that you're on, and then you can customize the title. What does the body text say? And even right here, button one. Well, I changed it to book a demo and I have it linking to that part of the live demo. And then you see Facebook chat. This is linking to my ManyChat, my business page. So if you choose from the drop downs, you're going to get, of course, just parts of your website, but you can also paste a full URL there. So it's very easy to do that. Now, getting to reviews, this is another part of our system, our review platform. This allows you to get reviews from your customer and also share that onto social media. Now, no one can just go to your website and leave a review, just like you can't just go to Google and leave a review without a Gmail account. The reason why, because it makes it more credible. So this is designed to help create that social proof. So Clinton Becker
Okay.
has been selling for about a year and 6 months. 784 customer reviews, okay? And this dude's a beast. Well, as we go down here, you'll see all these customer reviews and you'll see the amount of engagements, like how many people are clicking from social media to end up on his website. And then let's just say that Clinton, this is a review that Clinton just recently got from a customer. In our system, you send this to your customer right before finance, and of course in training you'll learn how to do that. But once the customer completes the review, you have to add a photo, right? You can add a photo or a video, but if you're going to get both a photo and a video, then I'd say use the photo for the review, use the video for a blog, because you get two sources of content from the same customer. So right here,
Mm.
once Clinton adds this photo and he presses publish, like the customer, they're done with finance, right? He just got a photo with them. They're leaving, super happy. He pressed publish because he added the photo. It gives him the opportunity to share it to social media, and it automatically publishes to a website. But here's what's cool. As his customer's driving home, they get a text with the exact same photo and a link for them to share that same review that links back to his website onto their Facebook, right? So it gives them links, and once they click it, opens up their Facebook, and it's like creating a post for them so they can share that organically with their friends. So it's a great way to really create more opportunities, but also create that social proof that you definitely need. Now, getting to the inventory, you have specials and inventory. By default, we display your oldest units you have in inventory. Okay, so if you're like, hey, I have some vehicles I want to put as specials that I think are hot or whatever, maybe they have big spiff on it, you can send that to our onboarding team at the beginning of the month, and they will go ahead and add those for you. And it'll display right here and
Okay.
also on the home screen of your website as they scroll down. Let's say I'm on Tiana's on the home screen. As you scroll down, where right below the bio, you have your vehicle specials right here. So they'll display right there as well.
Okay.
But getting to the actual inventory, so let's just say that a customer's on your inventory. You're probably going to ask, how does inventory work? You're super curious about that. Everyone is. What we do is we get the inventory feed from your inventory provider. Every dealership has a company called, known as a VMS system. So Victor, Mike, Sam, also inventory provider. That company is responsible for taking their inventory feed and pushing out to sites like DealerRater, Cars.com, AutoTrader, even giving to your dealership website host so that they could display that onto their website. Now, we do not get involved with your dealership's website. Okay, we get that feed directly from the inventory provider. We have to have the approval from the manager, and that's displayed on your website. So now, if you think about it, right now your dealership has one website displaying your inventory. Well, imagine if it had two websites, or in some cases, some of our dealerships have 40 salespeople. So 40 something websites displaying your dealership's inventory that are pushing stuff out online organically with their circle of influence, which are the people that know, like, and trust them. That's giving your dealership an advantage to be able to display that inventory and reach more people without having to spend marketing money to reach the same people your salespeople already know. Makes no sense. So right here, if they're on your inventory, let's say that this is your car, Cliff. I knew you liked the Chrysler Pacifica. Knew it. So right here, you'll notice that.
Yeah.
Say it again.
That's my color too.
Oh, heck yeah. So you'll notice it has all the photos that the dealership's taken and put in online. And some people ask like, oh, can I change this thumbnail image? No, we cannot. We cannot change anything about the inventory. We're literally just pushing that exact same feed onto your website. Now, here's the thing. If
Yeah.
anyone comes to your website and they're on the inventory or any part of your website, that lead and just call it opportunity lead. I don't like that word. So that opportunity goes to you and no one else. The whole objective here is for you to build your own organic business of high value customers. Don't rely on the dealership to do it for you. They hired you to do this, so you should be doing it.
Perfect.
So every opportunity goes to
Absolutely.
you. And then right here, you'll notice you have call to action buttons. These cannot be changed at this moment. Some people do ask that, but at this moment, they cannot be changed. You do have, of course, the description of the vehicle, and then down below, you have all this stuff right here that's talking about the vehicle and its specs. But notice the Go VIP button. This allows your customer to easily choose the time that they want to come in. So once this uploads, you'll see I can choose the time I want to come in, and then I can choose the beverage that I want when I get there. You just tell us what you have at your dealership. We'll put it here for you. We have some people that have a Starbucks close by, so they'll put Starbucks here and allow the customer to write whatever they want in there. So once I click coffee, I can then also choose the route I want to take. So some people are like, well, why would a customer want to do that? Why would you not? Why would you not want to build your own experience? Because this is going to create more of a tie down. So if something does come up, a customer is more likely to actually call you and say, hey, I can't come, right? Can we reschedule?
Mm-hmm.
So right here, this is the lead capture form for the VIP appointment. Here's what's cool. Once the customer fills this out, of course, you get notified that you got a new customer, updates that customer's stuff in our system. Then our system will also send a text and an email to that customer reminding them about the appointment. But you should still, of course, follow up with them. Now, I'm going to not schedule that. Sorry, Clinton, love you, but I can't do it. Boom, resources. So on your website, what we're looking at right now, this is all consumer face. This is what your customer will see. So on the resources, you see ebooks and blogs, right? So ebooks, our copywriter wrote these for you guys to display, to provide value, give your customer what they're looking for. The customer can easily come here, find something that they like. Once they click it and they're like, hey, this is what I want to know, they fill out their information, they get the ebook, and then you capture their information so then you can follow up with however you're going to follow up. So you also have blogs. Blogging is huge. Now, some people are like, well, I'm not a blogger. Neither am I, man. I have a bachelor of science in criminal justice, so I guess what? I'm not blogging. But what I found when I was selling cars and I started to utilize Build a Brand and blog, I just answered all the questions that all my friends and family were asking. I just answered it in a blog, either via video or a photo. So the difference between leasing and financing, like why, or not why, but how do I use Apple CarPlay, and then get model specific. How do I use the Apple CarPlay in the 2018 BMW 7 Series? Well, then guess what? I can do the same thing with the BMW 3 Series. I can do it with, a Mercedes GLC. It doesn't matter. It's giving me the opportunity to create content. So from here, this will display all of your blogs. So you could take away all social media, man, all of it, and say it never existed. You would want your own website. And the reason why is because you want to capture opportunities. Well, if people go to your website and they see all the inventory and stuff, but they go to your blogs and nothing's there, well, that's not building credibility that you're a true professional. But if you have stuff here for them to read that's building value, that you are an expert and a professional in your area, that's just going to help them want to actually want to work with you more, right? So down here, as we scroll down, there's just tons of blogs, and notice that Clinton does a good job. So with our blogs, I'm about to show you what's called our media library. This gives you the ability to easily choose from thousands of pre-written blogs. So notice media library, very easy to click. I can choose from meme library. Let's start with that. That's hundreds of memes. So as I click in here, you'll see just hundreds of memes. Now, here's the thing with the memes, this isn't going to post your website. What it does is actually creates an image for you that you can download. It'll download to your computer or your phone as an image. And let's just say I click this. I then choose a signature graphic. So you can choose from 5 signature graphics that we create, or do what I did. I went into PowerPoint. I put these photos exactly where I wanted it, and I cropped it to size when I uploaded it. So now I can just click this and say, hey, that's the image that I want on this meme. Once I press download, I can then share that image actually organically to like Instagram, right? Because from our system, you cannot post to Instagram, but you can post to Facebook,
Okay.
LinkedIn, Twitter. But this right here allows me to get an organic image that I can then share onto those platforms. You also have the content library. This is filled with thousands of pre-written blogs. They're written for you. If you noticed on Clinton's website, Clinton does a great job because yes, he does use a lot of the blogs where they have the pre-written blogs, but notice that he changes the photos of him. And that's the biggest thing you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
because these stock images, yeah, great, it looks cool, but you want to change the image to match you and like, show your face, because people are friends with you on Facebook because they like you. So if I want to do that, all I do is click this blog, press share, it then brings up the blog, and then I can just press edit article. This allows me to change the image if I want. For this sake of time, I'm going to press next. Let's just say I changed it. I can even change the title if I wanted to. And also I can change anything about the blog, everything that's written. I can come in here and change it to fit what I want to say. So that gives you the ability to literally have content to post every single day. So if you're like, I don't know what to post, well, that's crazy, man. You literally got content. Now, this is how easy
Yeah.
it is to post and share to social media. So all you do is press publish to blog. Once I do that, it's automatically published on my website. You see view in your website, so it'll take me straight to that link. Hashtags that you commonly use, you can put those in your profile settings so that you can stay consistent. You just press copy, which I did earlier, press Facebook and share. It opens up the Facebook platform. I'm now in Facebook. So I can share to any page that I manage. I can share to whatever I want, or you can just share your organic page. But the biggest thing is to actually say something about this. What's crazy is Facebook even says in the pre-written text, say something about this. So type out something that builds value. Like this says, trade in your car while still owing money on it. Okay, so then I would probably put, hey, most people are curious if you can trade your car if you still owe money on it. And the answer is yes. Check out this awesome blog that explains exactly how you can do that. Let me know in the comments below what you think, or if you have a vehicle that you have questions about on what the value is, right? So I built value up on why they should click on it. And then I had a call to action to click on it, but also leave a comment below. Then if I press Control V, which I'm doing now, it's going to paste all those hashtags that it copied to my clipboard that I commonly use with my post. So now I can stay consistent and boom, I'm posting that to social media. It takes a few clicks. That's all it is. So I'm going to leave that. Um, but that is how you utilize the blog section. Now, if I go back to the media library, you can do more than just, the meme library and sharing from the content library. You can create your own. So you can go and create your own blogs, which I highly recommend because no one knows how to say something better than you. Well, better than yourself. You can share inventory straight to social media. So all you do is click the inventory. You can then filter, do you want it to be new or used? So if you're searching a stock number, make sure you have the right filter. So like if I'm going to specials and I'm trying to search a new stock number, like a new car with its stock number, it's not going to pull up because I need to be in that tab. But let's just say I want to share this. Now it's not going, this isn't creating a blog post on your website. What it's doing is creating a link so you can share this VDP page that links back to your website to social media. So I could press Facebook, share, pops up the Facebook platform, allowing me to share inventory straight to social media. And this is what it looks like. And what's
Oh,
cool
that's
is,
awesome.
yeah, right. And what's cool is you can take your dealerships. If I went to this video, you know what is this? We're going to do it. HomerSkeletonFord.com. Just to show you, like you could take the same VDP page on for your dealership's website and publish it. So stock number 98101 and publish it to take your dealership's VDP page for this particular vehicle and then take your VDP page on your website. They look the same. The only difference is where they lead to. Right. So I'm going to click on it just to see it. But then what I'm going to do is take this URL. I'm going to copy. As Facebook decides that it wants to try to open, you'll notice like right here, Cameron, what's on your mind? Well, if you let me tell you, I'll tell you. So if I press paste or Control V, here is this. It's fetching the preview slowly, but it's fetching it. Zoom makes my computer go super slow. Apologize. Um,
That's all good.
but it's going to fetch the preview and notice, right? Here's that vehicle, homerskeltonford.com. Well, guess what? Look where I'm posting. It's CameronBuildsBrands.com. There's no
Mhm.
difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's super easy to use. Plus, it gives you a professional look. You don't have to go outside anymore and take photos of the cars when your dealership pays someone to
Yeah.
take photos of the cars.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like it's just wasting time. So I actually went over quite a bit that I usually go over right here in that part. So that is prospecting. You got tons of tools for prospecting. Now let's get to following up with your customers. Following up with the customer is critical and huge. Most people just don't know how to. They'll send the generic emails or they may call and some may text, which is great. Well, Builder does have a video message platform in our system that allows you to easily send video messages to your customer for anything. So walkarounds, thank yous, happy birthdays, missed appointments, it doesn't matter. If you miss my demos for Builderbrand, you get a video message of me walking. As I walk, I trip and I'm like, aha, man, I missed that step. Like you missed your appointment. Hey, give me a call back. And I walk away really fast, like awkward. And the reason why is because it helps me stand out. Plus, it's funny. And hey, I really actually want to reschedule your appointment. So with this, you can attach your video message over any part of your website, also just any website you want in the world. It's very, very easy to do. And the reason why you want to do this, because Cliff, if you came in and looked at a vehicle, right? When you left, you're probably like, oh, what was that vehicle? What was the stock number? I got to go to the inventory. I got to search for it. But if I just said, hey, Cliff, it's Cameron. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to show you this vehicle. If you have any questions, please let me know. But also down below, you'll see a button that says view vehicle. You can easily click that, and it takes you right to the vehicle you're looking at, so you don't have to search for it. Now I just made that customer buying journey of shopping for a car to become seamless and easy. Plus I take away all the other eye candy. So this right here, I'll show you how easy it is to share or to edit the video message. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to history, to just a video message I've sent before, right? So this is what a video looks like. I'm just going to click on this. Let's just say this was a video. All I do is it says background connected website. I click edit. This allows me to choose what I want my video message to play over. I can press vehicle. When I do this or I enter stock number, it's going to obviously have the vehicle behind that video message. So I'm going to click vehicle, and then I can search my inventory. I'm going to say it's this one. That's great. So this is the vehicle that I want to attach behind that Cliff you were looking at. And then down here, message theme, what do you want to say? If you don't know what to say, just click the drop down. You can choose from pre-written text. So here's this one, vehicle. You notice it rewrote the entire message, and it will automatically fill in the customer's name if you have the customer in our system. So I'm going to press save, and then the last thing I want to do is I just want to put that image of that vehicle, so it says theme image. So since I've chosen a vehicle from my inventory, I can easily find that vehicle because it's the only vehicle there. Press save. So now this is what you're doing on your end to send it. So you're like, all right, what does this look like? Here's a quick view of what this video message will look like to your customer as they get this video message. So it's going to have the video message with, whatever thumbnail you've chosen, and then boom, here's the vehicle. And notice that again, I attached the background connected website that the video message plays over to that vehicle, so they can click view vehicle. Now, what's cool about our video message platform is you can send it via text or email or both at the same time. And our video message via email plays as a video GIF. So I'm going to show you something right here. This where it says copy template. If I press template and I go to, let's say, my Gmail, and I want to send this through my Gmail, I can easily copy the template where it'll show the video message playing as a video GIF, and I can send it to a customer that way. Now, I would only suggest this if this was like a one-time message that you're blasting out, or if and you didn't want to know who's actually opened it, or if it's a specific customer and you know who it is. Because if you're doing it this way, it's not going to tell you who's opened it, who's watched it, and all of that. What it will do is allow you to send it and really stand out if you're going to send it via Gmail. So once this decides to open, I can definitely show you that. But I'll go ahead and move on as that's loading. From here, I can press via SMS or via email. Obviously, I didn't put your email in earlier, so I'm going to click that and click your name. I can send it to multiple people at one time, or I can just send it to one person. Once I press next, I'm going to have the ability to choose how I want to get notified when you open it. By default, it's going to choose to just send you a text. So I'm going to press send. Once I send that to you, it will then notify me as soon as you open it. It'll tell me open it. As soon as you watch it, it tells me watch it, and it tells me did they watch it from their email? Did they watch it from their cell phone? And if so, how many times did they open it? How many times they watch it? And did they click the website behind? So let me go ahead and paste this right here. Since I copied the HTML to my clipboard, you'll notice if I did send it via email, it would look like this. It's a video message GIF, right? And then the only thing you need to change, since Gmail is different from Builderbrand, the way it reads our HTML, is just delete this part and right here, and then it will look like a great video message tailored to you. So that's how you do that if you wanted to, use it with another email platform. So now let's get to the next part of this demo, which talks about the referral program. So the referral program allows you to really get and track any referrals and know who sent them to you. So they can do it from your website. Again, with Builderbrand, you have a lot of features. This is a mobile version of the website, and this is the digital business card. The digital business card is only sent to the phone. And the mobile version website, this text and call icon allows you or allows your customers to easily text you or call you, and that goes directly to your cell phone. So on the digital business card, since we already know who the customer is, if they want to send you a referral, they can press individual, which is going to be default on that. And then they can put in their friend's information, even put notes here and press send. Now, when the customer sends it to their friend and that friend's getting that text, it's going to come from their friend's number. So your customer's number, because they're more likely to trust that. Now, if they do want to press social, this gives your customer the opportunity to post something on social media where people can download your digital business card. Now, if someone does this and someone does download it, it won't say Cameron shared your card on social media and that's why you got a referral. It will just say you got a new referral from Cameron. Now, I'll give you an example of what this kind of looks like when someone does send you a referral. Here's Joel Owens, and then down below, you'll notice that it says 10 referrals. If I click on that, it's going to show referred by Haley. So Haley actually referred Joel to me, and then Joel sent me all these people. They have direct links back to those contacts, so I can easily go straight to the contact profile, and I know who sent them to me. And of course, oh, there it went back on me. Of course, this is just a desktop version of the Recommend a Friend program on your website. So this gives your customer the ability to easily come here and send you referrals. So now let's get to what you get with Build-A-Brand, FAQs, and pricing. So here's the features that you're getting with Build-A-Brand. Everything you see on the screen here. You're going to get the digital business card, referral program, video messaging, that's the ability to send it via text and email. Brochures, owner's manuals, customer chat, text messaging with tracking through our Builder Brand internet number. You are going to be TCPA compliant. You'll get live alerts for what your customers are doing on the digital business card or when they're opening up video messages or brochures. You will get a personal website with a unique domain. The inventory integration, when you have the inventory, you get the inventory integration. You have the ability to create your own blogs. You also have our content library filled with thousands of pre-written blogs, hundreds of memes, and the ability to share social media or inventory to social media. Our ebook lead capture forms. You will have an individual stats breakdown to show you kind of how many people have been to your website, how many referrals have you received, and opportunities. You do have a training portal that can be accessed 24/7 to show you how to utilize everything in our system. You will go through personal training during onboarding. So the next step, say if you're ready to purchase, we take you to we get everything set up. It takes about 3 to 12 days to get everything set up. You will then set a time with our onboarding team to go through training. So this is going to allow you to ask the questions on how to use certain things. But you sound like the person that's really going to just take off and kind of do your own thing. But you will also have the VIP test drive when you have the inventory, social media integration, the ability to have that on your website so people can click and go to your social media. You can add your Facebook Pixel ID to your website. Now it's some websites, of course, like if you're building Wix or a WordPress, you can add a certain pixel to every single page. This is just a generic pixel on your website that you can add. Now you do, if you do have a Google Analytics ID, you can add that Google Analytics ID or key to your website as well if you wanted to get more in depth on tracking. So here are our frequently asked questions. We've gone over the inventory, how that works. How long does it take to set up? And that again is going to take 3 to 12 days. I've seen it done in 2. It all depends on how fast you're getting everything done to our onboarding team. Now, again, Builderbrand does not post for you to social media. Builderbrand is not a marketing company. We build the technology out in the software. It's up to you to utilize the tools. And so this is just kind of just a breakdown of what it looks like on mobile for your Builderbrand toolkit. Now, here's what's cool. You're coming in at a pretty awesome time because we have our new platform launching. So our new platform, this is in beta right now. This is what our new toolkit will look like on desktop. So it's going to break down some cool analytics with graphs, show you, hey, good job, what you're doing great, pay attention to this. And then over here, this is where you can create. So if I wanted to create like a photo review, a blog, if I wanted to share maybe a digital business card or an ebook or whatever the case may be, you can also go to campaigns. This is going to allow you to create automated text for things that happen. Say you want to send a one-time blast. Maybe you have a special going on, and in our system, you have customers that you, of course, attach vehicles that they are interested in, which is going to help you when you're filtering for campaigns. So you could say any customer interested in, I'm just going to bring up 2015 Genesis. Anyone interested in that vehicle, I want to send this text to them. And once you do that, you can choose the time, the date that the text actually sends out, and it'll automatically send for you. You can also have things set up such as maybe a customer has purchased a car from you. And since you did the review in our system, we know that they've purchased a car. That's the only way this would work. And automatically, you could set up saying, hey, the next day, I want you to automatically send a text to anyone that's purchased a car asking for a referral. So once you set that up one time, you never have to worry about it again because it's going to do it for you automatically. You will have campaign templates that you can choose from, but you could also create your own. So super, super awesome. And then you will have our action plan. This allows you to, kind of create a plan if you want to say, hey, every day I want to publish a blog. You could create a plan that every day you should publish a blog. And then when this gets, actually launched, we'll have stuff here like, hey, you might want to complete your profile, like stuff like that to show where you're at so that you know your profile set up. So that is what is coming.